Hello traders, what's up? What's good? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually going to be my first YouTube video in this channel, and I'm really excited about what's going to happen. Actually, I'm really new to all this, but anyways, in this YouTube channel, I'm going to be documenting my journey here. The main purpose for actually creating this channel is to be able to document my journey to becoming a successful, profitable trader. Even you as a trader watching this right, any trader that's actually watching this right now, the goal the goal of having the skill of forex trading is to actually become a successful, profitable forex trader. So that's what I just want to document here, right from my day-to-day trades, then my prop firm journey. All is going to be documented here on YouTube. So you're documenting my journey to becoming a successful, profitable forex trader right here on YouTube, and also I'm also embarking on a journey to becoming funded with different prop firms. In my 2025 goals and plans for this year, I plan to become $1 million funded across multiple prop firms. I don't know if that's going to be possible, to be honest, but I'm just going to try it. It might happen, it might not happen, but I just put it as a goal for myself. It's just going to be as a goal for myself that this year I'm going to be funded $1 million across multiple prop firms. But right now I have a $100,000, 100K challenge with fund I think gold funded, and 50K challenge with fundedness. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just in phase one right now on both accounts, 100K and the 50K. I've not even started it yet. I bought the account, and I want to document everything right here on YouTube, all the trades I'll be taking. So yeah, on both the 100K and so yeah, on both the 100K and the 50K challenges, I'm still in phase one. I've not placed any trade on both of them right now. I bought them during the Christmas holidays. I bought the both of them during the Christmas holidays. I'm still waiting for a good setup. I've not seen a good setup. Though I actually saw a good setup last week, but I missed it due to one or two reasons. But this week that we're entering right now, definitely planning on taking trades on both the 100K and 50K account. So if I'm able to pass both of them, I will get 200K accounts from another pro firm or same pro firm. I don't know yet, but that's just how it's going to keep going till I'm 1 million funded. I really don't know if that is possible, but you know, there's no harm in trying, right? There's no harm in trying. So I'm going to try my best. If I'm able to pass this phases, the first phase, the second phase, and then become funded, then withdraw. When I withdraw, I'm going to buy those accounts. Any account ranging from 200K to other account. I would like to be max funded on FTMO, max funded on fundedness, and max funded on different firms like that too. So is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? I'm not sure yet. But let's see how it goes. The main purpose for this video actually is just to show you all the pairs that I'm looking forward to trade this week, all the setup that I'm looking forward to trade this week. I have about 7 to 10 that I'm looking forward to. I'm not going to trade all of them. Anyways, without further ado, let's dive right into my chart right now. Right, welcome back to my chat. And these are my focus pairs for this week. They're actually a lot. Let's count it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, it's a lot. But majorly, I don't really like it being much like this, so that I can be able to focus on. That's why I call it focus pairs. So, but this week there's a lot of opportunities for us to make money, and normally I'll keep it at between 5 to 7 pairs on my watch list for the week. But it just happens that this week we are definitely going to make the best pair, the best one that I really think that we really play out for this week would be GBP card. That's the first one that I'm showing you right now. GBP card. GBP card is actually heading towards the downside. From the weekly, let's start from the weekly. Let's start our analysis from the weekly. The weekly is bearish, but let's look at it. This is the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low.
Then it had a double top at this point here. It broke the neckline, and I was expecting it to come back to this point here, but it didn't do that. It came back to give probably like a triple top. Then now it is breaking this it is breaking this point of interest, this area of interest here. And as it has broken it right now, I'm expecting a retest back to this point, then sell. That's what I'm expecting for GBP card this week. GBP card. GBP card. So this is on the weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame is also, I think the daily time frame is also bullish. All time frames, all the three main time frames that I'm going to be using for this analysis is all are actually bearish. They actually all are bearish. So looking at the daily right now, this is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, double top at this point, just like the same thing with the weekly. Then it this point here, it head and shoulders pattern at this point. Head, right shoulder, head, and left shoulder, head, left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. And it broke the neckline, retested. Now it's breaking down to the it's breaking to the downside. The daily is still bearish, so I'm looking forward to having this retest. When it retests this area of interest, when it retests it, it's going to give us is going to drop massively. That's what I'm expecting for this week on GBP card. And to be honest, GBP card is actually my favorite pair for this week. That's because the structure is just looking amazing from this head and shoulder, the left shoulder, head and right shoulder pattern, the breaking the breaking of the neckline, the retest, and is now giving structure. The structure is actually showing that it's going to the downside. So let's just see how it goes. The 4 hours too. The 4 hours is actually bearish also, but I don't really care about the 4 hours. As long as the weekly and the daily is bearish, the 4 hours could decide to be bullish. I don't really mind. What really is my main concern right now is the daily and the weekly. Now, the entry, how I'll be entering this trade, is going to be on the 30 minutes or the 1 hour. What I just basically wait for on the 30 minutes is a shift of structure. I want the 30 minutes to go bullish. When the 30 minutes go bullish to the area of interest, the 30 minutes has to go bullish to my area of interest before I'll be able to take the trade. Something like this. It has to give me a pattern like this. Something like this. It does all these things to go to the area of interest. Then when it goes to the area of interest, it gives me a shift of structure at this point. I'll be entering somewhere at this point. Take the tool for the short position. Probably my stop loss are somewhere up, probably at this point. Then I'll be looking to close at somewhere here. Now this is a very great risk to reward. This is a 1 to 3.5 approximately risk to reward. Now this is a very good trade if you are able to catch it. I'll be looking out for this trade this week coming. I'll really be looking forward to high tendency of playing out. So let's watch out and see what's going to happen. Now my second pair would be, I think, GBP USD. Now GBP USD and GBP card, they have the same they move the same way. So once what you're expecting on GBP card, you can also be expecting on GBP. They most times move the same. They have the same price action. Probably because card is similar to USD. I don't know, but I think that is the reason why. Now GBP USD. Let's go to the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame. What's the weekly time frame telling us? I don't know why you have to forgive my network. My network is really slow. I don't know why, but you have to forgive that. Anyways, now Looking at the weekly time frame, it is obviously bearish. GBP has been bearish from since September of last year. So it has been bearish. You can see from the weekly is bearish, broke out from this point. Now, this is what I'm looking forward for. I'm looking forward for the GBPSD. GBPSD on the weekly is bearish. On the daily, GBPUSD is also bearish. Ah, shit, this network. GBPUSD is also bearish on the daily time frame. You can see the structure is these both GBP and you will see they mostly align together. The structure is really, you just can't just miss it. You can see it. You can see the lower low, lower high, lower low. It broke it. Lower low again. Can't just afford. This is one of the best structure that you see on any of these pairs that we're going to be trading. These are GBP card and GBPS. They are actually one of my favorite. Both are my favorite pairs that I'm going to trade, but I prefer GBP card more than GBPSD. Why? Because I don't want to trade the USD pairs this week. I think there's going to be news this week. I think it's going to be CPI. So let's just see how it goes. But it doesn't matter if the setup shows up before CPI, I'm going to take it. And if it doesn't, I will just wait for my setup to show. So it's basically the same thing also with GBP card. I'm going to be looking for the same. On the weekly and the daily is bearish. 4 hours is also bearish. But let's go to the 30 minutes. I take my entry on the 30 minutes and the 1 hour time frame. 30 minutes. I wait for the 30 minutes and the 1 hour to go bullish. Once it goes bullish, something like this, something like this. Sorry, I'm using a laptop, so you just have to bear with me. You understand? So I'll be looking at to be taking this trade at somewhere at this point here. If it decides to go bearish, I'm only take it when the structure has shifted. That's what we call the shift of structure. The shift of when the structure shifts on the 30 minutes and the 1 hour time frame. That's when I'll be looking to take these trades on GBP USD. So this should be 1 to 3 weeks to reward. This is very important trade. My SL may not be up to this, or it's maybe lesser than this. It could be here, it could be here. I don't know. Depends on what the structure forms. But if it forms, if it forms this way, I'll take it. If it doesn't form this way, but this is basically what I'm looking forward on GBP USD. Now let's go to our third. Listen, I don't want this video to be too long, so let me just quickly summarize it all. Let me just quickly summarize all the pairs I'm going to take. Now, the next pair is GBP JPY. Why do I have all GBP pairs? Actually, GBP, I don't know why I have GBP pairs. Or most of the top three pairs are GBP. All right, on the weekly, GBP USD is GBP JPY is actually I think it's bearish, but let's look at it. Um, lower low, no lower high, lower low. Then it became bullish at this point. Then it retested, came back, lower, higher high. Then it broke out again. It became it broke out from this structure again, and it became bearish at this point. Now I think it came here to form a double bottom, a double top at this point. But on the weekly time frame, GBP JPY is bullish. GBP JPY is bullish on the weekly time frame. On the daily, time frame, GBP JPY I think it is bearish. On the daily time frame, GBP JPY is bearish. All right, starting from here, it was bullish. GBP JPY was bullish here. Is the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This was still it hasn't still broken structure at this point here. It came back to retest this point. Now it has broken structure. It has broken now. GBPJPY on the daily is actually bearish. It's bearish on the daily. Looking at this structure here, it's bearish. Now I'm looking forward to it's going to retest this area of interest here. I'm looking forward to taking it to the downside. That is for GBPJPY. GBPJPY on the daily is bearish. On the 4 hours, what is this on 4 hours? On the 4 hours also, it is actually bearish. On the 4 hour GBP is bearish. So what am I looking at now? I'm looking to take this trade. I'm looking to take this trade when price gets to this area of interest. If price gets to this area of interest, I'm looking to sell. And same thing. Yes, I'm looking forward for it to go bearish. I'm looking forward to go bullish on the 30 minutes. Once it goes bullish on the 30 minutes, I'll be able to. It goes bullish and it shifts structure. This is what I'm waiting for. It shifts structure. I'll be able to take trade right from this point here. Right from this point. Right from this point. And target one is to 1:2. My minimum RR is always 1:2 risk to reward. 1:2 risk to reward. Now I'm seeing this is a resistance here where price could actually stop and start retracing back up, or if it breaks this support, it's actually going to go to the next support, to the next area of interest, which is going to be here, which I don't think all that is going to happen all that is going to happen next week. Is going to be 1:6, which I don't think is going to happen next week, or it's going to come to this point here, this this area of this area of interest. I've not drawn the line yet, but there's a support at this point that price could potentially react from. The price could potentially react from. But this is either if price breaks here, then I'll be looking forward to take it down to this point. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it all goes next week. And that's the third pair. I want to be fast with this thing. Now that's the third pair for the week. Let's go down to AUD CHF. My network is bad. Now looking at AUD CHF, AUD CHF is bearish. AUD CHF has always been bearish. It has been bearish for a very long time now. Bearish is bearish on the weekly. Looking at the weekly right now, looking at the structure from the weekly has been bearish for a long time. From here, if we start from this point here, this is a double top, right? It broke it, came back to retest the neckline. Now, this is where price is right now. So what I'm waiting for right now on AUD the daily is also bearish. Let's go and look at the daily. Daily is also bearish. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. I don't care about the 4 hours. I just wait for a shift of structure, kind of shift of structure. But this at this point, what I'll be looking out for on AUD would be a candle close, on this point here. A candle close, maybe a daily candle close, then another candle comes to retest it. That's the next day candle comes to retest it. Then I'll be looking for entry around this spot, when another, but it has to break below this area of interest, this line, that this box that it has to break below. So I'll be waiting for on AUD from next week. If it's going to be the pair that I'll be trading for next week, I'll be waiting for a daily candle close under of interest. Then if it closes, I'll be waiting for another candle to retest it. When it retests, then I'll be looking forward to take a trade somewhere around. Let's go to the 30 minutes. Let's go to the 30 minutes. Now when price breaks below this box and it comes back, I'll be looking forward to take trades anywhere from around here, this Price has to come back to the area of interest. If it doesn't come back to the area of interest, then no trade. Then no trade at all. I'm looking forward to take it down to this point here. Now, is this possible throughout next week? I definitely don't think so. We might have it could stop at this area of interest here to stop here. I don't know, but this should be my overall target. That is if that happens. But let's see what happens next week. This is one of my pairs that I will this is one of the pairs that I would like to trade next week. But let's see what happens. Now going to the next pair. Next pair is what? The next pair is NZD-CHF. NZD-CHF and AED-CHF, they act like just the way GBP CAD and GBPSD have the same price action. So it's the same thing. If you go back to AED-CHF, you see that they is literally the same thing. But I prefer NZD-CHF more than AED-CHF because this one is a little bit more clearer, right? This one is a little bit more clear. Looking at it from this point, and the structure, this is the lower low, the 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 higher low, lower low, then it came back to retest this previous structure, broke it. Now price came back, almost came back to retest the former structure. Now is now beneath it. Now what are we looking for? What I'm looking forward to on NZD-CHF would be to sell, just like ADCHF. The weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish, and it is even more bearish than AUDCHF. I like NZD-CHF price action more than AUDCHF. So what I will be looking for on AUDCHF is for it to go for the 30 minutes to go. I think the 30 minutes is already bearish. 30 minutes is already bearish. 30 minutes is already bearish. So I'll be looking for it to come back to this area of interest. Then I'll be looking for sell. I'll be looking for my confirmation entry at this point. Now, what's my confirmation entry? My confirmation entry is just a bullish engulfing, an engulfing candle, whether bullish or bearish, an engulfing candle. When after the shift of structure, then so basically what I'm just looking forward to on NZT-CHF will be price should come back to this point, just like this arrow is representing. Let me delete this arrow. Let me delete it. Price should just come back. When the market open, it could just continue down. It could continue down, then maybe break structure, going to the upside, something like this, then it shifts structure, then I'm looking forward to take an entry after an engulfing candlestick. That's literally all I just wait for. Something like that. And I look for at least a 1:2 risk to reward, 1:2 risk to reward, or 1:3 risk to reward. I don't do more than, but sometimes I do hold my trades if I see potential of it going in my direction a lot more. Maybe I see a potential of it going to my direction, but most times I don't go past one ratio 2.5 or one ratio 1:3, one is to 2.5 or one is to, I don't go beyond that. That's what I do. Now I'm going to the next pair. The next pair is AUD-USD. AUD-USD on the weekly, AUD-USD is bearish. AUD-USD have been bearish, just like UPUSD. The USD pairs, they all move alike. Most of them move alike. Euro USD, GBP all of them move alike. They move alike. So AUD-USD is still bearish on the weekly. Is very clear. You can see it here on the weekly is bearish. Daily also is bearish. Now the daily is bearish. The daily is also is bearish. Looking at it from this point here, it is bearish. Bearish. It broke this structure. Now I'm looking just for it to just come back to this area of interest, then come to the downside. Now, what could happen on Euro USD if it doesn't? If for some reason it doesn't, it breaks above here, If it breaks above here, then I'll be looking to take a shot from here, because anything that makes Euro USD breaks this resistance here, it breaks it above, then sorry, I mean AUD USD. Anything that makes AUD USD breaks above this resistance, then it is going to the upside. It has broken structure and is going to the upside. But I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen. Why don't I think that's going to happen? Because of, you can see the past price action. It has just been going down. There's no really one massive retracement, and there's no really one massive retracement. The retracement has always empty. So I'm just expecting it to retest this point, then come down here just like I've on, and that's going to be on the 30 minutes. Now I'm just trying to rush it because the video is taking too long already. Now, Euro AUD, Euro AUD. Now, these pairs that I the pairs that I put this red mark. These are my focus pairs. These are the pairs that I really think is going to play out. For this one that I put in this yellow mark, this yellow tag, I don't. I is it could actually play out, but I'm not. I don't think I'll be trading it. I just kept it there just in case anybody wants to take it. But I don't think I'll be trading these two pairs that I put this yellow mark. But I just felt it will play out. But I'm not going to GPAUD from the weekly time frame. Looking at it from the weekly time frame is actually bullish. The time frame is bullish, 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 bullish. Came back here bullish. Now I'm expecting it to retest this I'm expecting it to retest this area of interest. Once it retests this area of interest, I'm expecting it to go up, retest that area of interest and go up basically.
That's all the pairs for this week. Hopefully, we make some money out of the market this week, and I'm really going to be happy if we could make money from the market this week. I have a I have a 100K prop firm challenge and 50K prop firm challenge, which I'm going to start to be trading from next week. From next week, and if any of these pairs give me an entry, I'm going to be trading it. And from next week, I'll be showing you if if the trade that I take if the trade that I took was a win or a loss. So I'm just going to be showing you everything on this channel. Everything is going to be documented on the channel. If I pass the phase one, pass the phase two, and get funded and make withdrawals, everything is going to be documented on this channel. So thanks for watching this video to the end. I'm really grateful. I really appreciate it if you stayed to the end. Please hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, so that it could also be shown to other people that are interested in this kind of stuff. All right, thank you so much, and till next week. Thank you.